Give us your sense of what the scene on the ground looks like when you opened the door this morning. What did you see, Mayor Levine?
Well, I can tell you this. We didn't wait till this morning to open the door. We opened the door last night. We've been everywhere. But the one thing I could tell you, of course, is that we didn't just dodge a bullet. We dodged a cannon. I called it a nuclear hurricane for a reason. Its path of destruction was unprecedented. When we woke up, our crews began all over the city. We have multiple crews. We see down trees, down power lines, certain gas leaks. But the damage is minimal, and we are literally covering it in a military operation to get the city open as fast as possible. On another note, we're excited about the fact that the flooding we received was absolutely minimal. We've been spending a lot of money on raising our roads, putting in pumps, and making our city as resilient as possible due to sea level rise, and this paid off. We saw some great results, and of course our pumping system is not designed for hurricanes. The tides were so high, and the pumps held. So we know that we're going to keep investing, and I think this is hopefully a model for other coastal communities around the state of Florida and maybe around the country.
Mayor Levine, what are you telling state officials at this point? What are you telling members of the federal government as well in terms of what you need in Miami Beach here going forward?
Well, in all candor, I would say right now the damage that Miami Beach suffered is so minimal, although I'm sure there'll be a need for a minimum amount of assistance. I would hope the federal government would assist our neighbors to the south in the Keys who have serious damage, our friends to the north and the west part of our state that I know the hurricane impacted even greater. As I said, Miami and Miami Beach, thank God, got a minimal side of this storm, even though I think it got up to about a Category 3.
We've talked with economists throughout the day about how they're modeling what the damage might be when it comes to the economic damage of this storm. How do you begin to model that yourself? How do you begin to take a toll of what's been destroyed here, what needs to be replaced?
Well, as you know, Miami Beach is a very, very significant tourist economy. So our hotels worked incredibly well with us during the evacuation, and they're continuing to work well with us in the recovery. We're going to do everything we can to work with them to rebuild their occupancies as fast and furious as possible. But this is a resilient community. So, yes, there'll be losses, loss of room nights, loss of tourism revenue. We haven't calculated that, the effect, but we believe the show will go on.